Welcome all to this beautiful evening. We have this every second and fourth Saturday, but some Saturday, last Saturday, we missed because of travel or something. The topic today that I have chosen is, I have been participating in some groups and also in social groups. And so recently I had this experience that when people say something about me or anybody else, for example, say about me, it does affect me, especially when they say something which is insulting or something which is not very pleasant, and it is not a feedback, it's just to spite out of hurt or out of negativity. And then I reflected on it that, how is it that, uh, you know, I can allow anybody to affect me? And this is not just recent, this is a very long phenomenon. And, even I remember when I was talking of this topic, thinking of reflecting on this topic, I remember my father was an administrative head. I'm talking of way back in '68. I was a small child of 6, 7 years old, and there was a strike in that organization, and people would come outside our house and they would, call all kinds of abuses against my father because he was the administrative head. And from that also, and a recent of my very recent experience when people said something bad about me on my face, and which I think was they were coming out of some unresolved feelings. So I, and also in one group experience I had that some people when they had something to say very nasty things to me. So even though I wanted to stand for what I was saying, so I reflected on this that look, this is a something that how if it is not a feedback, if it is not meant as a constructive feedback to help you, but just to insult or to show you down or something like that, how do I deal with it? So it's very interesting that nature has given everybody the freedom and to say anything to anybody, and so anybody is free to say anything to anyone, uh, and most of the people are dealing with their own feelings and vulnerabilities, and so and to vent out their own feelings, they may say many pleasant, unpleasant things to others around them. And it can happen especially in close family relations, or even in social groups, or even in learning groups, or even in office groups. And so once I have distinguished that this is just coming out of dealing, venting out their negative feelings to me, how do I protect myself? So that is how do I not allow their sayings to affect me and spoil my mood and make me go into miserable feelings and ruminations, or hook me into getting back at them with negativities and get into fights with other people and spoil the entire atmosphere. So as I was saying, that everyone has the freedom, nature has given the freedom to say anything to anybody, and so they have the power to hurt as well as to give positive appreciation and make the other people happy as well. So now, uh, I can I allow anybody else to affect me and spoil my mood if I am aware that this is coming from their own needs and doesn't belong to me? So the first thing that I have to distinguish is, does it belong to me? Does it what they're saying, if this is especially painful, insulting, hurting, or abusive or whatever, so does it belong to me? Am I responsible for what they're saying? Is there any iota of truth in it? And if I'm convinced, uh, then I have to have this power to block. So this is the capacity I have recently, working on, that if I have to do good in the world, and if I'm convinced that what I'm doing is right, and I'm honest with my own feelings, then uh, I am developing this ability to block those messages out so that they do not affect my well-being. This is very important, and if I allow myself to be affected, if I get hooked into it, if I start getting back. And so that means the remote control of how I feel and how I respond goes into others' hands. So I lose the power. So this is the basic theme that I want to talk on, and that's why I hope that some of you have joined late, but you might have heard and understood. So I would like to hear your views on this. That how do you deal with such situations when people are out to hurt you and not giving you constructive feedback, and how do you allow yourself not to be hooked and give the remote control to outside world, and keep the power within you, how I or you want to respond to it. So what are the coping strategies? Let us co-create on this, the theme, that how can I keep the control with me and not let the outside world, outside people who are, for whatever reasons, maybe valid invalid reasons, are out to do hurtful things, say hurtful things to me, or to anybody else. So this is what are the coping strategies possible. I know there are many good people. Mukund is also into the behavioral, Indu is also into the behavioral. So most of you are, very senior, mature professionals, and I have experienced all this. So what are the possible ways that we can protect ourselves and not give the remote control? So I would like to hear from you. What are the possible strategies that we can co-create? I have told you one, that the capacity to block such messages, that okay, this doesn't belong to me and I won't get hooked into it. This is one way. And secondly, I'm telling myself that I don't want to give the remote control to others. So let me hear from you what you have to say on this theme, so that we can co-create the learning around this and take back something of value to protect ourselves. Yes, sir. I'm waiting from to hear from you. Yeah, some people have joined on the Facebook, so I'm happy they are also watching. Yeah.
Hi, this is Sasika,
Yes.
and am I audible? Is it
Yes, yes, you are
there?
absolutely audible. Nice to hear from you, Sachika. Welcome here. Please share
Yeah,
whatever
hi.
we are eagerly looking forward to hear. Yes, go ahead.
I'm sure I'm very less experienced when it comes to like this particular group, but what I've learned from my personal experiences so far and from the experiences of people around me is
Hmm.
that no matter what you do in life, like every action of yours is going to be scrutinized, is going to be criticized, and there's going to be a group of people that will disagree with what you have to say. So
Right.
even if you're doing the most noble thing in your own opinion, there are going to people who are going to be against it. So I
Yeah.
think once you kind of, it takes a lot of time, but once you make your peace with the fact that you are going to piss some people off no matter what you do, it
Hmm.
becomes very easy to just take it in your stride. That even
Okay.
if there are people against me, there are also a majority of people who are for me and standing in, like solidarity with my decision. So I think that's what personally helps
Okay.
me so far in my life
Okay.
to cope with,
So
yeah, the
basically,
situation.
what I hear you, Sachika, that you're already prepared and expecting some of the people are going to do that, and so I
Yes,
prepare
always,
myself
always.
beforehand.
Yes, definitely. That's
Okay.
always my strategy. Yeah.
Okay, that's a good one. I like it. So I think all of us can be there will all this is the norm of life. If you have to live a social life, this is going to happen. So be prepared for it. Right. Good one. I like it, Sachika. That's a good one. Yeah. Yes. Let's hear others. Yes, Mukund, why don't you say something? You're such a fantastic, experienced guy.
Wow. Yeah, thank you, Pradeep Prakash. I always
Nice to see
grateful to
you.
you for so much you have done to me.
Yeah.
So coming to the topic, I feel that anytime a person says something probably adverse for me to hear, I instead of reacting impulsively, I first see he's dealing with himself. He's dealing with something which a person did not do, or the blame, etc., excuses that a person gives. He's
Yeah.
dealing with himself. So I feel that instead of reacting, hold on for some time, and
Hmm.
maybe after a few seconds, the person probably will have a second opinion.
Hmm, 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 hmm.
Okay,
So you're
yeah,
saying
that's it.
basically hold on and don't allow yourself to react impulsively to whatever is coming. So holding on, and that's what you're saying.
Yes, absolutely right.
Okay, Rashmi has also raised, and let's hear Rashmi what you have to say on
Actually, I used to react to people and gave the control to people earlier, but now what I have learned is like that, that the animals react and people respond. So when that got hit me, animals react. So that means I'm not an animal. So what I have learned is if somebody is saying something, I'll pause and then respond. So this is what I have learned relating to relationship too. Like if somebody used to say me anything, I would get hurt. But now I don't give the control to anyone, and I just pause and respond rather than just reacting. So this is just my small input here.
Yeah, let us. Yeah, yeah, very nice. I'm happy you are able to, take the control in your hand. I think that's the theme. Let's keep the control in our
I'm-
hands and not give the power.
But still working on it. I mean, I
Yeah,
do
yeah.
5 out of 10 times. Like
Yes, Udit, you want to say something? You're hearing some voice from your side.
I'm
Yes,
sorry
Udit.
about that. I just came in from a walk, so I was
No, that's okay.
just getting something. Sorry
I,
about that.
did you hear the theme? Did you get the theme? No, you did not.
I
Because,
heard I heard ma'am speak. I heard ma'am speak right now. She was saying that she doesn't give the control of getting hurt, by other people's words
yes,
and
yes,
actions,
yes,
and
yes,
she keeps the control with herself.
yes.
That's very interesting. It's very empowering. However, what I'm interested to know is how you do that.
Yeah, yeah.
I can say that. Yeah. How I do that, I think the what I have done, I have learned, and with the meditation, I think it's
Hmm,
helping me. The
hmm.
silence is helping me to achieve all these things, but I'm still working on it. It's like 5 out of 10 times I'm doing that. So 5 out of 5 times I'm still sometimes reacting. So I think it's just the understanding in the mind that I'm not giving control to anyone, and the animals react. So that's like hit me. Animals react, humans respond. So that's what that's the voice I get in my head when I do that.
I think the other related theme,
Thank you
yeah,
very much,
yeah.
ma'am.
The other related theme along with this is that I want to maintain my dignity. Not only control, but you see, I don't want to get into that indignified and so I have the power to maintain my dignity as well as my power control. So I don't want to get into the same level of hurting back and back and forth when I already know that the result is going to be much worse and the payoff is going to be fights and all those things. So I avoid that also. So consequences I am conscious, but I agree with Rashmi that the tendency, it hooks the mind very quickly and we just react impulsively. And also I have seen when I am at peace with myself and when this is happening, then I have a better control. But when I'm already stressed out and already in the irritable mood, then I lose my control easily. So I think what she said is meditation or keeping myself at peaceful is also one of the strategies that we have. If my mood is already bad and somebody comes and says something, then I'm more vulnerable to these kind of hookups. So
So
that
I
is
want to ask you something.
yeah, yeah. Please go ahead, Udit.
Is being vulnerable a bad thing?
No, 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 no. So, being vulnerable in the sense that when I'm stressed out, I am vulnerable to this kind of hooking up. When somebody insults me at that point of time, then I become. Otherwise, vulnerable, everyone is vulnerable, and to own the vulnerability makes you human and connect with other people better. So vulnerability becomes strength. On that also we have covered once. One of the themes we had in these is that how vulnerability is a strength. But in this case I'm talking as I we become more prone to instead of vulnerable, I'll use the word, I become prone to getting hooked into when I'm stressed out and already in a already on a high what you call chip on the shoulder. So keeping myself at that those moments is
Hooked into what?
you see, if somebody insults me, somebody wants to hurt me, and if I'm relaxed, then I'm able to respond and not react. But if I am already irritable and somebody insults me, at that moment, I am more prone to get hooked into responding in negativity and reacting and not responding. So that's the point. Yeah. Yes, let's hear others. So many other people are here, so it will be nice to here. Many of you, and also the Facebook, you see, I am not able to see. If you want to say comment on the Facebook, please feel free to comment whatever you want to say, so that I will broadcast it here as well. Let us hear, Vishnu, you are here. You are such a mature person. Let's hear you, Vishnu Prabha and Indu, both of you.
I am audible now?
Yeah. So we are eager to hear how you deal with these situations.
So it's very tough. Many times we forget all these things
Yes,
and we always react.
yes, that's right. So that is exactly the solution we want. That okay, how is it that we remain in control and not lose our control and get into reaction mode? You see, recently I was also listening to J. Krishnamurti, and he says that you have to continuous awareness, watching all the time when you're watching this. I think those practices do help, that you're all the time becoming aware of yourself in the here and now, what all is happening to me, so that the more I understand myself, I think this is a very nice thing. And one way to test my progress in my control over my own self is that how often I'm able to deal with. So instead of seeing reacting, I see, okay, these are my tests for myself. When I'm in this situation, when I'm insulted, humiliated, etc., how much control can I keep on myself, and do I get hooked into it, and give the remote control to other. So I remind myself, and so this becomes a test. Instead of saying, okay, I'm getting caught, somebody is insulting, let me convert into an opportunity to learn. Okay, you insult me, good, so let me see how I respond to it. So this is my exam. Let me see. So use it as an exercise, like a gym. So I think that's not a bad idea. So when you are in this insulting, humiliating situation, use it like you gym. It's a gym for me, a mental gym. Now let me see how much I get hooked into it. And also, the other thing that I recently used was, somebody insulted me. I said, I'm hurt. So I explained to him that you are successful. You wanted to hurt me. I'm hurt. So the other person at least is able to respond, see that, okay, I'm successful. And so I've appreciated the other person, even though that person is hurting me. And also stating my feeling that, okay, I'm hurt. But I have this coping mechanism. I'm able to come out. I'm not allowing anybody else to hurt me. So the control is still with me. I hope I'm able to give this message, that you can respond by what is happening to me in the head and now at the feelings level. So that brings the closure to further fights, and instead of getting spiteful, I'm just acknowledging and validating that you wanted to hurt me, you are successful, I'm hurt. I think this also works. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, Mukund, you said something. I missed what. Let me see the chat. What he's saying. I beautiful and profound comment. Okay, thank you. Use it like a gym. Yes, that's thank you.
A, wi-
Mukund.
a wise man, a wise man told me that what the one coping strategy is to get in touch with your feelings,
Yeah,
and instead of getting into intellectualization, express your feelings instead.
yeah. Especially when somebody is hurting me, I can just say I am hurt, and this brings a brief closure to whatever the person is wanting to achieve. He's achieved, but I
हाँ
am
सर
not hooked. At the same time, this being
हाँ
in
जी
that hurt also heals me, and then I can
एड्रेस
take
कहाँ से
responsibility. Yeah, yes. Somebody
मिल
wants to
जाएगा
say
सर
something.
122
Yes, sir.
तक दे सकते
Yeah, thank you, Udit, for sharing this.
हैं नहीं सर 122 तक है
There is some voice coming from somewhere. Okay, anybody wants to say something, please. Let you co-create. We are co-creating the learning. So we are. I think this idea of gym is good, Mukunda. I also like it, and so these are gyms for us, and to know test where we have reached. And so the theme is keep the control with me, remain in a dignified manner, not allow myself to deteriorate the situation. I validate the other person that what you wanted to achieve, you are successful. And so in some way, I put a closure to his need to hurt me more, his or her need to hurt me more. And the most important thing is I feel very happy that I was able to do it. So the reward is I reward myself later on and tell myself and appreciate, okay, what a great thing. Yeah, I was not hooked. I was able to stay in control, so I can give myself the reward for that later and appreciate myself for this. So this is a spiritual pleasure I get, even though other person wanted to hurt me. I'm deriving spiritual pleasure out of it. That look, despite that, I maintained my dignity and I appreciated myself. So that I have converted that also into a pleasure for myself, a joy. So this is a converting that hurt into a joy. So this is another thing which is possible. So let's hear others. Yes, Indu, you haven't said anything. I'm eager to hear from you. Anita, Patra is there, so many Anjana, and so many people. Anjali, you want to say something? Please come forward and say, share your experience. Yes, Rashmi, your hand is still up. Maybe you
Yes,
want.
no, I want to say something
Yeah,
that
yeah,
I think only awareness when
yeah,
somebody is trying to hurt us and we are aware of the
yeah,
fact
yeah,
that this is happening, even awareness itself
yeah,
will bring the change, you know,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
like, okay,
yeah, yeah.
you know what you
That's right.
said. I'm
Oh,
just continuing to what you said last. Awareness of the fact that
correct.
somebody is trying to hurt me. Pause
Yeah,
and see what I want to do now. Just the awareness is the first step, and then of course,
correct.
responding now.
I
Thank
think
you.
that's a very valid point, Rashmi, that this is exactly what is that I
Thank
have to
you.
increase my capacity of awareness and not lose it. So I'm also hearing what Lalit is saying in the on the Facebook. He says, यार ये तुम जिम की बात कर रहे हो, ये जब हो रहा होता है, जब गाली पड़ रही होती है, उस वक्त नहीं करते, हम बाद में जब रूटिंग करते हैं, तो उस वक्त करते हैं. सर जिम तो उसी वक्त करना होता है जब बाहर आपके सिर पे पड़ा होता है ललित. जब बाहर पड़ा होगा तभी आपको जिम होगा, वरना तो जिम नहीं होगा. So we have to do it at that time only. So this is exactly the difficulty. So it's a difficult exercise, not an easy exercise, and a very common one. So I'm saying, how can we? Mukund, yes, don't raise hand, Mukund. Just say, yeah, come in, come,
No,
Mukund.
I thought of saying, I thought of saying because awareness is something where we always do. But when
Yes,
there is a pattern, awareness, wonderful thing that awareness can give is a pattern because it's not only one person is saying something at one time. There are
yes,
many, I will experience same thing at different probably domain. But if I can relate that awareness in multiple incidents, then
hmm,
I think it will help me in giving me a pattern about myself.
yes. Okay, great. I think that's a great point that you reflect back and see that what are my buttons in the hands of people. At which point I lose my awareness very quickly, and some of the things I can handle better. But when somebody talks about my son or insults my family, at that time I can't stand. At that time I jump like a popcorn on the heaty on the heat this thing. So there may be some. So that way I get to know what are my really hot buttons and what are the buttons I can handle and what are my cold buttons. So that awareness and pattern we can generate before, and as Sachika was saying, that पहले से तैयारी करके रखो अपनी कि यार ये बटन है मेरे और ये बटन अगर किसी ने दबा दिया तो उछलेंगे हम.
That's great.
Hmm. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I'd also like to add in,
Yes.
Pradeep,
Yeah, Anita,
if
please.
I may so.
Yeah. We are able to hear you.
So the thing is, I like that idea of awareness of your own feelings.
Yeah.
Along with that, it calls for awareness of the feelings of the person from whom you're getting hurt.
Yes.
So it's like watching surfing through the various channels on the TV. You only like to see what you want and you can grade whichever
Hmm.
is more appropriate for you. If the hurt is coming from somebody really, really not very mature and intellectual
Yeah.
person, I
Yeah.
don't think I'll take it very seriously because it's not coming. Yeah,
Yeah.
somebody high learning, I might feel there is something good in that and use it as my plus. So
Right.
awareness of the other person's feelings and the
Yeah.
background is also crucial when we are
Yeah.
understanding our own feelings. I feel so.
Correct. So we are, Anita, you have very rightly said, and let me reinforce what you said, that if it is a constructive feedback that we have to take, yeah, without that, so there is absolutely no problem.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
that we have to take. We are talking when somebody is coming out of some hurt or something, settling scores, or trying to humiliate you for his own satisfying his or her own needs. at that time, that distinction we have to make. Otherwise, we will never grow. So feedback is also painful. So right now we are keeping aside that constructive feedback part. So this was a very valid point, Anita. I'm glad you raised it again, and so we're happy. Yeah. So let me see anything on the Facebook. Somebody saying no. Okay. So anybody who has not spoken, Anjali, you would you like to say something? You haven't spoken, and you see how quickly we get hooked into insulting, humiliating interactions, and how can I keep the control and power within me? So would you like anybody else would like to say? Those who have not spoken, I would like to hear from them. Ajay Dhar, I'm happy to see you here. Would you like to say something? Ajay is a good teacher. He has been a very nice, very excellent teacher for my son. So I really
Yeah,
like
so
him. Yeah, Anjali, yes, let's hear.
so I just like to, yeah, so I like to say, like by controlling your reactions, what do you really mean by that? Is it tolerating or what? What does that mean?
No, no,
Not
no,
showing anger?
no. So actually, not it in the ideal sense. It is not allowing myself to be hurt by somebody's intent to hurt and humiliate me. The power is with me. Otherwise, anybody has the freedom and the lips you cannot lock for people. God, nature has given freedom to everybody, and they
Yeah,
can say anything. So if they can say anything, and sometimes they are
yeah,
coming out of their own needs to hurt, humiliate, insult, and whatever. So in that sense, how can I keep the control within myself and block that out, block those messages, and not fall into that indignified interaction and
okay,
table tennis of insults, humiliations, and all those things? How can I avoid that and also not allow myself to be
all
hurt
right,
and protect my dignity? So that is the power I want to have within me. That is what we are talking, Anjali. It is not tolerating. It is not.
okay,
I fully agree with. Sometimes if it goes beyond the limit, what to do in that sense? Perhaps we need to give the maybe it is required at times to respond back in kind if it is
yeah,
going beyond the limit.
react back,
So
yes,
I think
yes,
it is you have to use all kinds of sam dam dand ved. You know what they say in Indian context, sam dam dand ved, etc.
yeah,
So I think you need to use dand also, but
uh,
that's an extreme case. Keep the control within yourself, but that's the point we are talking right now. So those are also except difficult cases.
okay,
We are talking in general easier cases. The difficult cases where you may have to
okay,
use the dand also. Yes. That's a valid point. You know, it is
okay,
an extremely valid point, Anjali.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
Good. That's right. So we have few minutes more, and we have got some very
And
nice.
I
Yes,
think
Rashmi. Yeah, yeah. Go ahead.
and I think when you don't respond to the other person who's trying to hurt you, and if you're silent, then they get more hurt. They get hurt actually when you're not responding to them. Like when you are silent and not responding to them, they get hurt in the bargain. Because they try to hurt you, but you're not responding to them.
Yeah. So
And
so
then
what?
they feel like, what
So
happened?
yeah. So these are one of the
अलमारी किचन की
strategies.
अलमारी में पूरा डिब्बा
So these are some of the
किचन
strategies
किचन की
we
बड़ी
have come
अलमारी
across. So let me summarize. So for whatever the strategies we have heard is one is that just Rashmi what said you just don't respond, stay silent is also one of the strategies. So idea is how to maintain control, dignity, and the one I had said was you admit that you are wanting to hurt me. I am hurt, and so that it brings a closure to them. And the other one that I have said is that I need to people here have shared is that some of the buttons are really hot where I get pissed off, and some of the things I can handle. So I'm already pre-prepared about it. As Sachika said, that be prepared that some of the people will say this. So this becomes a kind of an umbrella so that you don't let those negativity touch you. And then I think each one of us has the power to block the messages of other people. This is also a natural tendency given to human beings as a protection against such kind of negative onslaught, that you have the power to block. He says, I don't care about this person and I won't let this person affect me. So I block them out of my consciousness. So they are not important for me, and I'm not going to listen to them. So this message also I can give and block them. And third, I there is one more says it's like a gym. Take it as a gym, convert it into this difficult situation into an opportunity to practice my control on my emotions and how I respond to them. Um, and then one more point which was raised was I'm just forgetting now. It was coming in my mind. So like that. One more point was what was that? Okay. Anyway, it's just skip my mind right now. So that way we have been able to generate some of the alternatives. But others, think that right now I'm experiencing it. Since this is common to all of us are experiencing. So I know that I'm not alone who's being humiliated, insulted, or getting into these kind of situations. This is the condition, existential condition of humankind. So this is also comforting that when I'm born as a human being and I'm in the social setup, this is going to happen to me, and I have to protect myself from this. So this is also a comforting thought. And I think this should be an important part of training of all the children, that how to protect yourself from when they grow up. How do you protect yourself from these kind of negative messages? And the other thing is that nature has given freedom and people can say anything, and each one is responsible for their consequences and behaviors. So let me maintain my dignity, let the other person be responsible for his or her behavior. So this is also one of the comforting. And then I think another point is that we need to have a support network where we can go and talk to people that this is what happened, though it hurt me, I'm able to deal with it, so that I'm able to cathartic that you know so okay, so I'm able to get that and get up. So Lalit is reminding me that one more thing I had said was spiritual joy. Yes, so that was that I can appreciate myself later that I was able to deal with this situation, and that I have converted that hurt into a joy and appreciation for it. Thank you, Lalit. I really appreciate your comments, and it is nice that you are adding such a beautiful value to it. So look, even in this short time, though we have hardly few minutes, and 40 minutes is the limit of this, and we have been able to see, and now we know that this situation can happen to us anytime, and we are mentally prepared. That, as Sachika said, prepare yourself beforehand. That's also protects you from anything. And whenever the situation happens, remember this webinar that you participated and see that how much you are able to use these ideas. So that's the beauty of this working together as a group. So we are supporting each other as a group. Even later on when we are experiencing this, we can recall these this webinar and see, okay, this is the situation, existential situation, and this is not a constructive feedback for me, and I have to protect myself. And these are some of the strategies. I can block that person, I can use it as a gym, I can appreciate myself later. I did not get hooked into it, and so on. And if everything fails, then I also have the option to using the dand, and I can also do counter, but not flow into it. Just keep a control within me. It's just a negative reinforcement for that person who is giving me negative, so that the other person just doesn't go on it. But I think the moment you say I am hurt, and that will put a stop to it. Please try this strategy also. If somebody is trying to insult and humiliate, you just say I feel insulted, I feel humiliated, and I am hurt, and see what happens. And you wanted to do that, you have been successful. I appreciate your ability to do that. Let's see what the other person responds with, because you have helped him see that this is what that person was doing, and he is able to do that. So try this and let me and share with me whenever you can that how was this strategy. This is a very new strategy I have come across. Yeah. So it's a nice one. So many people have joined on the Facebook also, and this is about to end. So please, only 2 minutes. It is showing to me. In 2 minutes, we are going to close. So I would like to hear from you. How was your experience of being here with? We have just 1 minute 50 seconds with us.
I learned many useful things.
Yeah, thank you, Ajay. Thank you. from Mukund. Mukund, your message is fantastic. Thank you. It was very encouraging. You joined, and please make sure. I would like you to join as often as possible. It was nice. You have contributed beautifully. Yes. Anita, anything? Last words. There are a few last words. Indu, you can say last words now. You have heard some of the things. Unmute, and Indu. I enjoyed it, of course. Very useful relationship workshop. Yes, Indu.
I am hurt.
You are hurt,
joined.
right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, this I will use.
Yes. Okay.
This is very interesting and new for me.
Yeah,
And that वो जिम वाली बात.
Yes.
जिम
Yes.
जिम में वो हो रही है एनर्जी बहुत सारी lost.
Right. So I am converting it as my own mental gym to learn here. Thank you, Indu. It was nice to hear. Yes, Ritu, Satsangi, you have joined us late, but this recording will be available. I would like you to hear this recording either on Facebook or we'll upload on YouTube also. This recording will be uploaded. But anyway, I'm glad you joined, Ritu. Satsangi, yes, thank you. Yes, let's hear some last word. This is already about to end. Let's hear anybody.
Absolutely brilliant session.
Thank you, Anita. It was very encouraging. I really enjoy your appreciation. Lalit is also saying it was useful. Thank you. Payal Sarkar is watching. Okay.
Thank
It has been